In this video, we'll look at an eLMO group and orient you to the features available to you. eLMO uses a WordPress plugin called BuddyPress to provide the group functionality. If you have been a part of a site that used BuddyPress before, the features will be familiar to you, though the layout and options may differ slightly. We'll use Shirley Knott's profile to explore the group. Before we log in, notice on the right-hand side of the page there are no groups listed. Once we log in, when we go back to that spot on the page, we can see Shirley's groups. Shirley Knott is a member of Book Club, Demo Group, and the Leadership Issues Forum group. Let's look at the Demo Group. This group has a welcome page that you see when you first enter the group. It provides information about this group. A word of warning, there is a button on the page that reads Leave Group. Selecting this link will eliminate you from the group altogether, rather than just exiting. We hope that you don't choose that one. Notice that the page layout within a group is different from the site page layout. Let's take a look at the left-hand navigation. The link called Chatter takes you to a Facebook-like page where group members may interact informally. There is a field for members to share updates. Above the Status Update field is a pull-down menu. By default, it says Everything and shows all activity in the group. I suggest you change that to Updates. Below that field, you can choose to see who sees the update that you post. I suggest that you choose Group Members. Let's post a status update for Shirley. Shirley wants to ask everyone to wish her well for an upcoming job interview. Once she posts her status, others can comment or favorite the status. Only Shirley can delete the status or change the viewing audience for her status. The next link in the navigation is the forum link. This takes you to a discussion board. We'll explore that more shortly. Next on the list is the members link. This takes you to a list of the members in the group. For each person, there is also an Add Friend button following the name. When you add someone as a friend, you can interact with them in a variety of ways. We'll cover that in another tutorial. The last link in the left-hand navigation is the Email Options link. By default, the group is set to send each member a daily digest with all posts from that day. You can change your preferences to receive email more often, less often, or not at all. Make sure you select Save Changes once you have selected the preferred option. If you have problems getting email messages from eLMO, check your spam or junk mail folder. If the messages are not going there, notify the eLMO administrator or anyone at UA Currents. Now let's take a look at the forum or discussion board. When I select the forum link, I see that in this group, 2 topics have already been started. There are a few things that might be a bit confusing. First, if you scroll down below the topics that are listed, there is a form. Notice it says Create New Topics in Demo Group. Use this only if you want to set up a new topic, not to comment on the current topics. To comment on any of the current topics, select the link to that topic and scroll down until you see the Reply To box. Type your responses in the field. If you know HTML, you can format your post. Otherwise, it's just a plain text post, and that is fine. Once you complete your reply, there is a checkbox that says Notify me of replies via email. If you check this, you will receive an email message each time there is a reply to this topic, rather than simply receiving the daily digest. Next, hit the Submit button. In some browsers, this button is fairly dim. We are working to improve this and apologize for this. Once a reply is posted, the options to respond to that post are above the post. This is not our preference, but is built into this tool. These links are also very light, and we are working to change that. In the meantime, the high contrast option at the far left of the page will make those links more visible. Don't be afraid to jump in. If you make a mistake, the moderators are there to help you out, and feel free to contact us with any questions.